No paperwork. We right back, man. Joe Bob for the mob. JKing, N-Sane. That motherfucking BFD. We just chopping it up, man.
Yes, sir.
Why you gotta be that motherfucker though?
Oh, I've been fucked
Are
with
we-
a gang of mothers.
Hello.
It's all good. Yeah.
Just mothers dying, supposed to cuss again?
No.
Was it as concrete facts and loose opinions? What was it? Loose
Facts and concrete opinions.
Yeah.
Joe Bob.
Yeah, Joe Bob. What's up, brother?
How the hell did you get that name Joe Bob? Your name ain't even Joe.
No, it's not, man. That shit's kind of like a little bullshit story, man. I went to like my real high school, my junior year, because I was
As opposed to a fake one?
Well, I mean,
Not
like
continuation.
not a continuation. I mean, I went to one, but I only lasted like 4 weeks and shit like that. But when I went like the first day of a regular fucking high school, that wasn't a continuation.
You
of my
needed a
junior
white
year.
name.
Yeah, for sure. I went to this class, bro. It was called fitness walking. You know what I mean? All you had to do was talk to the bitches in the class and walk around a circle and kick it on these benches. So, I'm over there joking around with the biddies like I've always been. It's always been like, something I've done. And they act like, oh, you funny, man. What's your name? And so the last class I had, I was sitting next to a Joe and a Bob. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, hey, man, my name's Joe Bob. You know what I mean?
How long ago was this? Because back in the day, you really gave a motherfucker a fake name.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You
But
know?
I mean, shit, I'm Irish Nicaraguense, you know what I'm talking about? So, like, people try to call me Meatloaf when I was young, type of shit like that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give those,
Milk
you know what I'm talking Yeah. But, they call me Savage, man. You know what I'm talking about? I come over here and get my green, like, no cabbage, you feel me? But, they ask where you from and shit. So I was like, man, we was talking about Alaska in my last class. You feel me? So I told him I was from Alaska. You know what I mean?
Came up with-
I'm from Alaska. What the fuck?
He was curry on that shit. You just picked that one.
Yeah.
Antioch High School, man. Fitness walking class. Shout out Miss Anderson. Where is she at?
Shout out Miss Anderson.
Yeah, she even called me Joe Bob. She stuck with it. You feel
Yeah.
me?
My teachers called me Fat Dog when I was a kid, too.
Oh, yeah. See? It's fucking, they
Yeah,
thought
how
it
did the
was
teacher
funny.
know that shit?
I had homies in the class.
Right.
Yeah, so I had homies in class, and I introduced myself to homies. You know what I'm saying? And it always starts out like, well, not always, but it started out with what they call you? What they call you?
Right.
Yeah, Fat
Because when
Dog.
she yell your motherfucking government, you ain't even answering. You just still talking and shit.
Fat Dog.
Oh,
And
yeah.
and that's not one of those. It's self-deprecating. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like people are a little more comfortable. Like, oh, okay, yeah, it breaks a lot of glass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Breaks a lot of
yeah.
ice. You know what I mean?
And it was a funny name,
cool,
too.
yeah.
I like the funny
Just like
names,
Joe
man.
Bob, yeah.
Yeah, because,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I like saying Joe Bob too, like when I'm on stage and shit like that. You know what I mean? When I'm hosting shows.
Yeah.
And shit, you know what I mean? Because I know the right people know me as Sav. You feel me?
Right.
Everybody knows. You know what I mean? The right people know me as Sav, but these motherfuckers don't live that life. You know
So
me
you've
as
been
Joe
on
Bob.
stages, man. You've been a little on an entertainment type of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Everywhere I go, I like to pop my piece and stay on my feet. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I know too, bro. Like a lot of motherfuckers, different ways of hollering at. I love hollering at females, man. You know what I'm talking about? And
Yeah.
I love to keep them laughing because that's my thing. I see a group of females. I ain't finna just shoot my shot at one and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, I fucked up the whole group. I like to say jokes around them. Whichever one laughing the hardest is
Yeah.
the one that's feeling me the most.
Okay,
Yeah.
But I'm
tactics.
funny,
Yeah, you got
I'm
some
funny. I ain't
tactics,
that
yeah.
funny, you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
So
So,
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, okay, this is what probably,
you know, but if you blessed with discernment, you can just read right through them all.
Oh, yeah, I mean, shit, if you say no, what about your friend? And shit,
You
know what I'm
spot one
saying?
with low self-esteem immediately. Back in the day, you had to go like Walmart, bus stop, welfare office. But now, they spread out everywhere. You can spot it by the way. Like, oh, look at that. Her whole ass out
Yeah,
with
they
a
bring
G-shirt
them
on
to
the
you on
beach.
Instagram. Yeah.
But shit, I like going to like Target and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, 10 a.m. at a Target or something. I only go to Walmart when I want to feel better about myself. You know what I mean? You look around that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
ooh, y'all going.
Walmart will do that to you, man.
Oh, yeah, for
Shit,
sure.
with all the weird motherfuckers over
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. I mean, I feel way better about myself when I'm done shopping in that motherfucker.
You got a type of girl? Like, what type of girl do you like?
One that's born one.
Okay. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. I'll love it all, man.
Like,
My
keeping
baby
them
mamas
standards
is
real
Mexican,
basic,
man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, because I just asked because I seen this thing that said short people are evil. That they're more they have a higher propensity for violence and just
What
being
the
dicks.
What you read a meme?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like short chicks.
No, actually, it was on the
Put
news.
the
It was
keys on
like
the
CBS
fridge. You
News.
can't find them. She ain't going no place.
That's the thing, man. The whole thing about like today, especially too, bro. Motherfuckers, they expect so much from the other individual. You supposed to pop your piece and let her know what it is. You know what I'm talking about? Like I even told my baby mamas and shit like that. You feel me? When we go outside, you represent me. You feel me?
Right.
Don't know me as
no,
your
that's
baby daddy.
hold on. That's how they
Right.
do,
You know what I'm
motherfucker.
talking
Like
about? That's how you gotta tell.
they'll
all the
overlove
niggas
you,
that.
give you what you was after, go out in public, and expect you to be different than what the fuck y'all been doing at home.
Right.
type shit.
See, but
Like,
you
what
gotta
the
put
fuck?
that on the. You gotta put that. You gotta put that shit. You gotta plant that seed to make
Right.
that shit blossom, man.
Where this coming like social media, like
Right, and
okay.
it seems like romantic relationships is the only place where you could be two people, right? You
They
could,
still doing that?
and, so where how she acts in the house is different than how she acts.
Right.
You know what I mean?
In the street.
Well,
Yeah.
not exactly, because I feel like you're supposed to tell her what, you know what I'm saying? You got to give her something to respect too. You feel me? That's why if you see a female getting at a dude disrespectfully in public or saying shit and joking around in public or even behind closed doors, he probably not giving her something to respect. You feel me?
Right.
So if you give her something to respect and also put down your shit, what you expect from her, you feel me? And also give her the same
Yeah,
respect
nah.
and let her know, like, hey, man, you ain't supposed to come at me outside or let alcohol speak for you when you get upset.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Holla at me in the house.
They ain't got an eye opener for that.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of people.
Social media.
You know, people on social media, bro, they think it's okay. Like, I'm not Dr. Phil. Ain't nobody else I know in your following list, Dr. Phil. Why the fuck you putting all your goddamn relationship problems on the internet?
Right.
You know what I mean? You just putting people in your problems and talking to your family, all your problems. You gonna end up fucking forgiving this motherfucker. And your family not, your friends not. You know what I mean?
I mean,
So now
just
you gotta
regardless
poison
of
your
the
own time.
diagnosis, if we good for 3 or 4 times out, and then you acting weird 5 or 6 times out, well, yo, what the
The
fuck?
change, and everybody says it, but everybody does it, right? Like you meet a girl, you with her for a while,
Shit,
and
acceptable.
then she just switch it up
I'll
on
chalk
you.
her. I'll
Yeah.
chalk her straight
Man,
up.
don't act the way I want you to act. Like most is, first time, and then all of a sudden we go hang out at your shit, and you different.
Right.
Well, that's the thing, bro. That's the thing, because if you always put that down, like, this is, you know what I mean? Hey, this is what I expect from you. You know what I mean? If there's something, you feel me? You gotta, the whole thing, like even marriages, bro. They say there's been loss of child. You feel me? There's been adultery. There's been financial problems. But statistically, the reason why they have more divorces than anything is not miscommunication, it's non-communication. You know what I'm talking about? People get tired of talking to a brick wall. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if this your lady and you building her to be a respectful, version of what, you know what I mean? She represents you. You feel me? And if you're
No, I
building
feel
her
like that
up
shit,
and
like
talking
it's
to her-
common to just quit. Yeah, your mission goal these days, like you just could quit. Just
But that's
start somewhere
everybody.
else or some
Like,
shit.
like it's everybody in your family, right? Because I used to tell my sisters and shit, like, don't go acting ratchet and do
Yeah,
stupid shit because
sure.
you're a representation of me. You're a representation of my mom.
True
You know what I
story.
mean?
Your family,
So
yeah.
what you do reflects on me. So your bad name is gonna make me having to fight for you or fight for my family's name.
Right.
Same thing with your woman, right?
Yeah.
Your woman is a representation of you. So the ratchet shit she does is gonna go out there and it's gonna
Yeah.
make you have to fight for her, fight for your name.
Right. I mean, even if I mean, that's the thing too. Like, that's a good point. It's also all the females in your family as well. You know what I mean? But it's a big thing, bro, because like what they don't understand is if somebody's getting disrespected by a female in their family or your lady and shit like that, it makes people, especially me, like, okay, you have no respect in your household. And you know what I mean? We come from the streets. You feel me? So if you don't have respect in your own household, you ain't giving her something to respect.
Yeah, protection.
Then how the hell can you have
You
respect
can't
out here
protect her,
when you
get
come around
respected or
here?
disrespected.
That's one thing
you
I
be
would
soft.
never call my lady a bitch in
Oh,
front of
yeah.
other
Yeah,
people.
no, hell
Like
no.
I
Yeah,
won't
hell
be
no.
like, hey, my bitch tripping.
No.
Because then that opens the door for other people to call her a bitch. And I'm gonna be like, hey,
Mhm.
I'm calling my lady a bitch.
Right.
You know
So
what I mean?
there's certain words I just don't play with.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Bitch is one of them.
Bitch is one of them. I don't never call her. I only really had one real girlfriend
I'm an
ever.
outsider. That's my favorite.
Right. I only ever had really one girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And like real serious, like as an adult. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Right. I don't never call her. I don't. She's not no bitch. If
Well,
she
even-
was a bitch,
If she was a bitch, you wouldn't be with her.
Yeah, I wouldn't be with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you taking her out to represent you? That's even where a lot of people, like I see nowadays, like you got to get at your folks like that too. You feel me? We
Right.
can joke around in a small circle with the folks, but if motherfuckers start thinking it's okay to have jokes like that outside with there's
Yeah.
outsiders around,
Never.
then you opening up doors to people to disrespect your
Never.
Now I gotta beat this motherfucker.
Hey.
Respect my folks. Like,
Hey,
nah,
this
I
fool had
shouldn't
to
open that
pound that in
door.
my head. I was doing that a little bit on accident when he
Right.
got home, like on some other shit. Like, I'm just trying to be funny.
Yeah.
He was like, yo,
You don't play with those words because you undermine their value.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it happens a lot, especially with the youngsters.
Mm-hmm.
They be like, hell no, bitch. You know who does that? Chicks call each other bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Girls call each other bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And they demeaning themselves too.
But a real woman won't refer to herself as
Right.
a bitch.
Ratchet girls call themselves bitch.
Yeah.
Call each other bitch. Oh, hell no, bitch. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now dudes do it. Now it's cool when dudes.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
That shit ain't cool.
I be
It
telling
ain't cool.
motherfuckers too, and I said,
Stop
hey
using
man,
that
don't
word,
do that,
bro.
man. Yeah, even when they joking around.
I
Dude,
mean,
they
but
feel
hold
like
on.
it's
In
cool, they
defense,
call me
like
a
in the
bitch, we gonna
comedy
get it cracking.
world,
We are really gonna get it
for
cracking. Yeah.
sure.
in
That's on principle.
defense of the comedy world, me and a certain group of my friends, we try to like stone each other the hardest we can with like, the most vulgar shit we can say. We don't mean that shit, but like we try to bash.
But
each
that's
other
between
for
you.
fuzzes. We all know it ain't real like that.
Let
but
an outsider see that and
There
then
still
call
has
you.
to
Oh
be
no,
lines.
we didn't actually do that
There
shit in
still
front
has
of
to
this
be lines.
motherfucker that we know for 30 plus, and
Yeah,
he was
but there's-
pissed. He was like, "What y'all doing? We're just playing."
Yeah, no.
He's like, "No, we play like that."
Now everybody feel comfortable playing with you like
Yeah,
that.
that's why I don't even make
Yeah.
motherfuckers feel comfortable behind
Right.
closed doors with that.
Unless you ready.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
only talk like that unless you
yeah,
ready.
For real.
If you ready, if you
But
ready
that's
to
the
go.
thing too. I mean,
Alright.
that's another part of communication. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Motherfuckers be fighting
More
each other
important
all
part.
the goddamn time. Yeah, more important part, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta let motherfuckers know. You know what I mean? What you gotta uphold
'Cause
yourself
girls-
to a standard.
Girls will come and go.
Yeah, for sure.
Girls will come and go.
For sure.
Your brothers,
Yeah, they stay forever. You know what I'm talking about? At least
through
they
divorces,
should. Yeah,
through kids going to college,
all that
you know,
shit.
you got your brothers. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And just like your woman is a representation of you, your family's representation of you. You are a representation of your family.
I
Of
mean,
your
think about
woman.
that. Back in the day,
So
you
you
call
gotta
your
check
girl a bitch
yourself.
left or right.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
do got to check yourself.
Look what you would look like to call your girl a bitch as an adult. Like, whoa,
Yeah,
that would
yeah,
look
yeah.
whack. And we did it strong when we was young.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And they would just take it. You know what I mean? Like, we hurt them too.
But
I
a
wouldn't
lot of
even argue with
females,
my brother.
they like fighting in public, right? They like fighting. When you see females and fighting with their men, like at the store, in the grocery store. Oh, motherfucker, you ain't shit.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you ain't shit.
Oh,
If-
yeah.
Yeah, you
if-
with me? Yeah,
Yeah.
you ain't shit. Yeah.
How in the fuck
Then we
did
ain't
that
shit
happen?
together,
That
motherfucker.
is
But
so
you
out of line. I
but you
got
see-
you. I love you. You're the girl. I'm the man. What the fuck? Who you
I ain't
talking
even
to?
saying none
Yeah.
of that. As soon
It's
as you
crazy.
start doing some shit like that in public, I'm gonna tell you one time, calm that shit down.
I'm gonna just start a fight with a dude. Be like, you got it, don't you?
I'm not even.
Bitch,
doing
come on,
none of
tough
that
guy, go
shit.
on. You got
I'm
it.
not doing none of that
I'ma
shit
walk
because
away.
I know I got at you in private about this type
Yep.
of shit. You feel me? So now you think I'm doing some shit that you mad about and you angry about, and you gonna let this
Hold
shit
on.
speak in public? Hey, man, calm that shit
Again,
down,
it's
man.
it's the internet. It's the delete,
Nah, man,
block,
fuck that
cancel,
internet.
hide
I
culture.
got old school fucking
You
morals,
can be tough now.
principles. Man,
You know what I'm
nah,
saying?
Nah,
Yeah.
bro. Nah,
No,
it's
he's
not.
saying people act like that
Because you can be tough
it's
now
easy to
online.
back
Like,
up
oh,
and hide
okay.
from it.
Yeah.
Right.
After we're hiding
He didn't
from
do
it
nothing.
because
How
of-
the fuck he do
Yeah.
something? He was in Washington, motherfucker.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Like, I'ma
even,
do.
No, even in public, I'm not even the type of dude. I mean, I ain't
I
putting
don't
my
type
hands
that.
on
Yeah, I
my
ain't
woman,
talking
you know
about
what I'm
us.
talking about? I ain't getting mad at you like, man. I just chalk your ass. You
Right.
feel me? Because the way I see it is, man,
Especially
we got
females.
some shit
We gonna
right.
do beat
Hey, the
up
first shit
females.
this
I'm about to
motherfucker
go
told me when
fly.
we started this shit, he goes, "Don't worry about any kind of fucking whatever it's called, negative whatever feedback or you
Yeah.
know comments, whatever." I'm like, "What you mean?" He's like, "You'll see."
Yeah.
Because normally, I'm a light triggered motherfucker.
Right. You letting these dudes sitting on their couch, they ain't got no life.
Lame
Dictate how you move it.
Because I know
You're
I
the
tell
weird
your
one.
ass up,
Yeah.
but you know.
over there on the internet and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Right.
Hey, man, let me shout out to Big Tone real quick. Shout out Big Tone. Me and Big Tone was just talking about this shit, man. Because
Yeah.
he was like, you
Little
know,
couch worms?
yeah, we was talking about it. We was like, man, he was like, people will sit there and talk shit on the internet in the comments and shit like that. And I said, man, there's more.
Oh, you responded lit. They're like, ooh, I'm in.
I'm not even talking about
What-
that.
what'd
I'm
he
like-
say?
He said there's hella people, you got used to people hating on the comments. And I said, man, imagine how many of these people are sitting with 3 or 4 other people sitting there having drinks in person,
Yeah.
talking. You know what I'm talking about? So motherfuckers, I always know if I'm sitting in a room with the motherfuckers that's talking about somebody, I'm in the wrong fucking room.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
every time you see a hating comment, he's probably sitting
Yo,
with a couple
because
of his
of
little
this
hater
shit-
ass friends talking about you
Yeah.
too.
Not
But it's
probably,
cool.
for sure.
For sure.
And
Yeah,
because
for
of this
sure.
new internet, this new social media jam, like, everybody want to add a boy, a like, a hate, a comment, a
Yeah.
fucking whatever.
I give a fuck about none of that shit, man. But
It
if I
boosts a
pop
little
out,
dopamine in their head.
you know what
They're
I
just
mean?
trying to get a reaction.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They want a reaction. They want someone to pop off on and be like, ah, look, I got a man. Ah, look, you ain't shit. Fuck you.
But that's the
Shit,
thing.
we gave a platform.
It's called professionalism.
You could be a
know what I'm
nobody,
saying?
but you can holler at somebody and try to piss him off.
Bro, when I
And
see
if you
negative
react, now
comments-
you somebody.
When I
Fuck
see
outta
negative comments, I delete it. I don't give a shit. I don't even want people to engage with
here. Shit,
it.
Curly
For
got
what?
hating on it about it, didn't we?
Yeah.
I
And
could care less. Bro.
We ain't trying to be with the rah-rah. We're
I
trying
don't
to be
delete
with
them.
the bullshit.
I leave them. Depend on what it is.
Yeah.
Right. So, like, if they say something about somebody that'll like some craziness about
Yeah, like my
Yeah.
kids or some type of shit like that.
yeah,
man.
then I'll delete that. I won't have that on there.
Shit,
A
I just
good
keep it on
example
there
is
just so I can see their face one more time.
a good example is like when oh well he's like they say something about something, they'll be like, oh that fool whipped his ass, whoever whipped his ass, that's why what's his name whipped his ass. You know what I mean? I'll delete that. Just
Yeah.
because they telling on that dude on the internet.
Well, that's why I don't like certain like platforms, bro. Like, if you think about it, bro, there's people going on like full community and all.
That's
this
what
other type of
motherfuckers
shit,
leaning
right?
on.
Motherfuckers is talking on it, and then if you look, and I look at the comments, that's why I don't even follow that shit no more, bro. You look at the comments, you like, bro, these police don't even gotta do shit. Motherfuckers
They just
is
read the
arguing with
motherfucking
each-
comments.
Bro,
Right.
they arguing with each other, talking about, no, I'm from this street, and I'm with woo woo woo.
Yep.
And he
This
said-
fucking
I'm like, you
statement after
stupid
statement.
motherfucker, man.
I show up and
Yeah.
you know,
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
gotta fucking like. I'm like, bro, this is wild, bro. Like, you guys don't even. You guys want to. You know, you guys want to fucking impress somebody that
yo, they
doesn't
ain't-
even have a picture.
they
on
ain't
the
gonna
goddamn
drag us in. We
profile
keeping this
and
shit
give
positive. We don't need
like,
that
you gotta-
fuckery to keep alive around this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
we
Man,
gotta
we just gonna
leave-
talk it solid. You know
But
what I'm
the
saying?
thing is, man, like these people don't understand, bro. There's a reason why people leave shit on the streets.
Right.
You know what I
Dry
mean? There's
snitching is a
people-
motherfucker.
Well, hold on. Not to
It
the,
really leads
not
to
to the
real
internet
cases,
people.
yeah.
Bro, they are.
The internet
tagging
people don't know that.
No, bro, this is something I want to talk to these people too about, man. There's people that are tagging people they have problems with and posting they streets and saying all this. If you would have just fucking got down the way you need to get down, you might not be suspect number one. And if something happens to you from motherfucking posting all that shit and everybody's talking about it, and now you just put on the internet, it's like you want the police to save you or you know what I'm talking about? Because
Yeah.
as soon as something happens to that motherfucker, they're going to the person that you was tagging.
What
and
is
all this
called
other
laptop?
bullshit.
Cell
I wanna put a
soldiers.
label on
Them
the
is like
motherfucker.
just like in prison.
Laptop.
Yeah,
That's some
you
protective
screaming on the
custody
tier,
ass
yeah.
shit.
You screaming on a tier, I'm gonna fuck you up. When these doors open, I'm gonna fuck.
Right.
Why you say that?
Yeah, bro. You
Yeah.
just,
That's
you
what
want
cell,
the
for those that
attention.
don't know, that's what cell soldier is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you in the morning, motherfucker, at breakfast.
No, you don't say shit.
So for the next 6 hours, he's screaming out his shit 4 doors down, warning the rest of the motherfucking community that this about to happen.
Right.
Man, you
All I know
sucker.
is, man, when there was somebody getting whacked, man, nobody
Nobody ever say nothing. I
Everybody,
wave hi to him.
everybody knew
Oh,
except
you having a good
him.
morning? Yeah,
Everybody
you
knew.
having a good morning?
Yeah.
I knew in my head. it was
Everybody
all
whistled
bad,
to the
but-
bird.
Right. Well, I mean, that's social media gives people that
One motherfucker feel
power.
bad. You want my orange juice?
Yeah, you see, it's stupid, bro. That's why I tell motherfuckers, hey, shout out my boy Lewis. Hey, man, Lewis Belt, comedian Lewis Belt, man. You know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker said it the best, man. These motherfuckers are raised by IG. I mean,
That's
we get
real.
raised by OGs. You
That's
feel me?
real.
Right.
Shout out my boy Lewis Belt right there,
That's
man.
real. Y'all one generation away from
Bro,
getting it right.
Well, hopefully some people hear this and get it through their head. Like, come on, man, it ain't cool.
I hope
You
so,
snitching
man.
on
It's
yourself.
fucking common sense. What's hate getting you? What's
Hey, man, a lot of
what's
common sense ain't
separation
common
getting
these
you?
days.
What's
Some people
divided money
feed off
getting you?
hate.
Hey,
There's-
what about now? What about now? The big thing is fades, right? And talking about DPing motherfuckers on them.
You want to know why it's a thing?
specific
Because they shoot
individuals.
now. They don't fade. They're scared.
No, but I'm saying
You
on the
really
internet,
fighting?
they're like, oh, we gon', bro, what? You doing all that stuff on the internet? That
Right.
sounds
That's just so
corny.
stupid, bro.
Right.
You real
You
cornballs,
gonna
bro.
set up a boxing match and
That's
do all
like
that?
that's like getting mad at somebody
But you
and,
a
putting
gangster.
so much dirt on
I ain't
their
gonna lie.
name. You
15
lying
years
about
ago,
shit.
there'd be a
You
bride
lying
at a
about
party
shit
with a
'cause you
disposable
want-
camera.
No, man, these motherfuckers want everybody. No, these motherfuckers want everybody to hate the same person they hate.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
man, no, not everybody gonna hate the same person you
Yeah.
hate, man. You can't expect.
Look what I
people
can
to
do
hate
is
on
in
you.
full effect. Look what I can do.
Well, you
Yeah.
gotta judge
Mhm.
people by their character and how they treat you,
Or lack of.
unless
Lack
it's
thereof.
something that they done that you can't come back for, like snitching, child molesting,
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? But other than that, just because someone don't like someone, you gotta
They
judge
getting away
someone on
with
their
that
own
shit
merits.
now.
Yeah.
I just told the truth. In court?
I
Yeah.
just think all that stuff is just weird. The evolution of what is considered some gangster shit. Just
Fuck that. If you think
is-
you a gangster, you even grew up on rap, whatever brought you over here.
Hey, man. I mean,
If you
like,
don't know your motherfucking Miranda rights at the very least, like anything you say immediately gonna be
Yeah.
used against you.
Right.
So if you say you have a steptoe, we now know you have a steptoe. And we go to the judge and the jury.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing too, bro. People gotta know who to holler. I know there's people in my town that hollered at me and said they had some problems with some people and shit like that. You know what I
Right.
mean? Hey,
are
man,
you
I
tapped
don't-
in?
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
how you
yeah.
got to figure out
That's
who do you know
inside.
from.
Yeah.
You really
Yeah.
got a problem with him?
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, I had people hitting in my own
They ain't hit
backyard.
September 11th and ask for help.
Yeah. September 11th. Fuck. What about that? Yeah, man. But I mean, seriously though, bro. Like I've had people hit in my backyard, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just so we don't get shit you know, rolling, you know, shit rolls downhill, but so does, you know what I'm saying, positivity. You feel
Right.
me? So
Right,
if
as
we
long as
said
it's
something,
productive,
yeah.
you know what I mean? We were talking about this earlier about fades, right? About bro, there's nothing really wrong with a fade.
No.
There's
but
certain people that don't get the luxury of a fade.
it almost
know what I'm
makes it
saying?
worse because now they're taking the other option up first. Well, I don't even want to get my ass whooped.
Right.
I'll just tell.
Right.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You would
Or-
just take a regular
or
ass
shoot a
whooping
motherfucker.
from
Yeah.
somebody that love you because like they ain't gonna kill you. No,
Well, that's the thing, bro. More people in your neighborhoods have to stand up, bro. More people in your neighborhoods have to, you know, you got to be out there. You got to be talking to your people, man. You know what I mean? You got to be that person for people to reach out to, brother. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Because you can be the voice of reasoning for real and keep our collective strong, bro. You know what I mean? Keep our shit unified. You don't have to like the motherfucker.
Yeah, and that don't just go for homies.
Right,
That go for
everybody.
Everybody, bro. Because there's people I know that aren't homies and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, these are his peoples, and they will tap in with me. Hey, bro, so you know what I mean? It's a homie. Hey, can you talk? All right, cool. Hey, blood. Yep, come on, yep. Get
Hopefully,
it in, bro. Get it in.
hopefully
Just leave it
people
at that.
see this and they'll learn something from it. You know what I mean? Because they're getting educated by YouTube. You know what I
We
mean?
hope,
But they're
dude.
getting the wrong
We
education
can't reach a
through
little
YouTube.
7-year-old, 5 foot nothing.
Well, that's the
that
reason
just
why
is
we
trying
tell
to
the
fit in.
18-year-olds, the
Right.
20-year-olds,
The 40-year-olds.
Yeah,
the
the
40-year-olds that
40-year-olds,
don't
yeah.
know. There's that's what I'm saying, bro. People represent themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a real motherfucker to understand when the people's talking gibberish, man. You know what I mean? They come and they taking out their asshole, you feel me? But when the motherfucker's speaking from the heart with a sound mind, you know what I
Right.
mean? And when
Yo.
you hear somebody with a sound mind and you're listening from a sound mind, you're gonna take that into consideration. And it's always sometimes that little voice clicks in the back of your head.
Right.
So,
Regardless,
okay,
if
I've
you
heard
really
this from
from this
somebody I
lifestyle-
respect.
Yep.
I've heard somebody I respect.
That's right.
And I know everybody here, we all have a lot of respect for each other. We have different backgrounds, you know, different stories. And we all can say we've came up, even though I'm only 30, you guys are a little bit older than me. You know what I mean? We all come up and we all
Regardless,
know.
it's funny how
who
it's all the
fuck-
same view, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Because perspective of life, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And you also have to know that there are people that don't have a sound mind. They don't have a sound heart. They're not looking for progression. You know what I mean?
Right.
They are, you know, spitting poison. So, you know, we have to start giving people a good mindset, give them a good voice to hear, give them a good person to come talk to.
Right.
Yo, you
And know
talk
that you
somebody
can
out
do
of a
that.
bad mood today, you a hater.
Oh man,
Yeah,
ain't
low
right,
key.
man.
You know,
Yeah.
versus like you preaching and teaching. Like, no, I'm gonna let you like fail like that. Like,
Yeah.
well, you ain't supposed to do it. No, you had a failed move for him. Hell nah.
Right. You gonna run him
Fuck
right
that
into the wall.
clown.
Yeah.
It don't even be like death worthy. Like he fucks your old lady, man. Just walk away. Not even on some like
Yeah.
you to the stat spot house or some crazy shit or something.
Yeah, but it's leading by example, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what we are all doing right now is leading by example. You know what I mean? Even though we're, you know,
Yeah, we next.
we're
be
on this
outcasted.
YouTube or whatever.
We'll be
but
old
yeah.
heads in about a nanosecond.
Oh yeah,
We listen
definitely.
to them.
No, you
What
be
they
there
talking
before
about?
me.
What's up?
Hey, you right here with us, man.
Yeah, you know. I got
I'll
old
have you
soul.
know every bitch I'm with 12 years younger than me.
Yeah, hello.
Loose facts and concrete opinions, bro.
How
Yeah,
old
for
people feel
sure.
young.
Loose facts and concrete opinions, man. No paperwork podcast. Everybody get their paperwork checked before they get on this motherfucker. Hello.
Straight up.
Hell yeah.
Straight
in the
up,
street,
man.
you can't have none. In the joint, you better have it on you. Isn't that crazy?
That is
man.
crazy.
Hey, man, when I meet motherfuckers and shit like that, I meet motherfuckers. It's always hugs and handshakes. Hugs and hands, because, you know, I'm a part of dope flavored stuff like that, too. You know, there's
Right.
always some things going on. People want to talk about doing this and doing that. No. We ain't sitting here. We at a function. You know what I mean? It's hugs and handshakes. Let me find out who you is real quick, where
Right.
you from.
Yep.
Get your fucking shit. But I let them know straight up, man. Hey, man, wherever you say
I'm
you
trying
from,
to
I'm
picture
tapping in.
stoners and hugs and handshakes. Like,
I'm tapping in wherever you say you
Right.
from.
I think you
I'm
aggressive.
checking your
Like, what's up going on with
accountability.
That's part of accountability.
No, bro, that's the
Yeah.
thing. A lot of people meet motherfuckers and they start speaking too much about. Yep, it's all about elevator pitches with me. When we go to the dog show, when we go to concerts, anything we go to, man, I want to have an elevator pitch for somebody that I want to talk like. Shout out Wonka, shout out Backpack Boys. You know what I mean? Shout out my boy
Yeah.
Bunny, Dope Flavor, shit like that. You gotta
Yeah,
have
hold
a
on.
back.
Yeah, those that don't, you part of Dope Flavors.
Yeah,
That's your brother.
yeah, that's my brother
Y'all
right
spend a
there,
minute
man.
together?
Hell yeah,
And
man.
y'all really about
Bringing the people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like-minded.
yeah, man. And
Yeah, he
that's
came
the
on here
thing.
and gave some game.
Yeah,
bro.
for sure. He got game. He started a lot of shit too, bro. Like Bridget Roots, he helps people that are
He's sharp
formerly
cat.
incarcerated
Mhm.
going to school and stuff like that. But you know, we also have the same understanding of when we both meet people, we tap in with each other. Hey man, okay, whoop whoop whoop. Okay, has he been anywhere? Boo boo boo. Okay, where's he from? Okay, tap in, bro, because we got to do background checks on people. I mean, there's been people on car clubs, all types of shit.
Even
They
business,
were trying to
you
do
know,
a fucking autism Easter thing in Antioch, and I was like, hold up, bro. The dude that's the fucking president of that motherfucker, Anthony Leva, shout out to fuck you, you know what I'm talking about, was a fucking child molester type shit, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
For
What?
real, for
Whoa.
real, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about? And what I'm saying is, man, you always have to be mindful of who you keep around yourself, who you bring yourself in, man.
Yeah.
Elevator
Especially.
pitches. Elevator pitches when you go out and meet people,
Yeah.
but always check on who the fuck you meeting, man. You know what I'm
Especially
talking
you're gonna be seen with them. You're gonna do business with
Oh,
them.
yeah.
You gotta know.
hold
who
on
you're
a
doing
minute.
business
You
with,
was
who
putting a
seen.
fucking event together,
about? No,
He wasn't.
The Chomo dude was.
Yeah.
and you was
And they
trying to
asked
support
him
it, and
they
found
asked
out
him
he
to
was
I
participate.
fucking-
wasn't trying to support
I'm
shit.
not hating. You know, none of the weird shit
No,
you said.
no. You know, I heard about it and I checked on it and
He
shit
had
like
got
that.
found
And
out.
man, I went on Megan's Law.
Y'all
and
shut it
checked his
down?
name out.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Takes 10 minutes.
Right.
That's how much our kids be a dicer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they'd be like, "Oh, a bunch of knuckleheads." No, we ain't even try to prey on their kids. These days, they're like,
But
they
they're
don't
only,
even watch them. They drinking beers. Like, oh,
they're
really,
only in
motherfucker?
danger if you don't do the homework.
Yeah. If I take
It's
my kids
easy.
to a mall out of town, I just check on it. Just so if I see a face that might make my shit blink a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? But you gotta watch them shit like that. But the thing is also, let's get on this point also. The lack of accountability that a man upholds himself as being a protector and provider in this day and age, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
It
you
is
can
your
smell, you
responsibility,
can smell
yeah.
that immediately. And like a weirdo or some like weird walker or some wheelchair. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the thing is, like, it ain't even nothing to go to Safeway at 11 p.m. and just sit there. You see a lady going to fucking put her groceries in the truck. You ain't got to go and say nothing to her or help her out, man. Just sit there and watch and make sure nobody runs up. You know what I'm talking
Real
about? Make
shit.
sure nobody
Yeah.
fucking tries to kidnap kids when you at Target.
Yeah.
You know what I
Bro.
mean? Motherfuckers rather put out their phone instead of fucking
No,
put
no,
their
no, no,
hands
no.
up.
But when it comes to kids,
Oh, it's all.
Yes.
it's all hands on deck. When it's on kids, it's like, man, fuck that. You can't.
Yeah.
I won't let nobody touch anybody else's kids.
Not
You ain't
even my
touching-
worst enemies.
You ain't touching my kid, and you ain't touching the next person's kid. I don't
Yeah.
even know this kid. Kids are off limits no matter what.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, I seen some shit on Instagram one time, and the dude was fucking recording the video talking about, I know you're trying to do it during the pandemic and shit. And he was working at like the big old tires. And
Mm.
I was like, man, you soft, bro. What the fuck you doing record? Oh, well, people now know. No, they at Walmart by the time this motherfucker go viral. Doing
Right.
the same exact thing.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
you was at go get on that motherfucker, man. Oh,
Right.
you don't want to go to jail? It's
Shit.
kids, bro.
Small price to
Kids,
pay.
man.
Small price to
man.
pay.
And the more repercussions there is from outside entities, you know what I'm saying, on these weirdos,
Mhm.
they'll it's
Bro,
a
our
deterrent.
kids be on video
It's
games.
a deterrent. They're gonna
restrictions on them
hesitate.
shit,
That
some
little bit of
adults and
hesitation
shit.
might save a little kid.
Yeah.
Do you guys see that one where that some black dudes try to kidnap some kids in a black neighborhood somewhere out south in like Louisiana or something, and the lady was like, not today, and they were beating the shit out of them.
Yeah,
They were
that's how
holding
it
them,
goes. Yeah.
and they were just beating the dog living
His own
shit out of
community,
these.
yeah, the
Yeah,
motherfucker
they were like, you
from
ain't
that
coming over
community,
here to our community to get our kids. Nah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
lady was right there. She was filming it, but there was other motherfuckers
Yeah.
whooping their ass.
Shout out
and,
that community.
Yeah, I don't even think that ain't gonna happen again. I
Mhm.
mean, they were waiting for the cops to show up, but they were getting their ass beat waiting for the cops to show
Yo,
up.
what the fuck happened to the old school lifelong morals? They disappeared like 10 years ago on some weird shit.
Well, hey man, it's the problems with
So let me
babies
ask you
having
this.
babies.
In that kind of situation, right? I know it's not cool to record that shit because that stuff goes to court and it's used. It's literally evidence.
Right.
You lose control when you post it, especially. You know what I'm saying? But do you guys think it's more beneficial when it comes to preventing that shit from happening another time? Like, do other chomos look at that and like are on the
No,
internet?
I don't
and-
think posted helps at all.
Well,
I just think handling, on the
it does-
slides
it
was-
does-
Because
was
the
better.
argument from Squares,
No, that's
right? The
it.
argument from Squares is I posted it so that everybody would know, like he said, like they be aware. You know what I'm saying?
but
That's
it
so
doesn't.
extreme,
It,
takes
it
a
also
private convo.
it
That's
also lets the kidnappers be aware of what not to do
Kidnappers
next
do that
time.
now.
Yeah, it
Or
teaches them.
It teaches them, how to wiggle. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So yeah, it can
If there was
deter
one
some.
fucking basic
but it can
moral we're all
teach some,
left
too.
with,
Yeah.
it's that
You know
one.
what I
This is
mean?
the way I see it, man. If a female sees it and shit like that, or someone that's not able-bodied or something like that, because I know there are some females out there are able-bodied and shit like that, but there's just too many men that ain't trying to be men these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like okay, you want to let people know. and all
Again,
this
what
other
we doing
shit.
here is preaching the side of that, a little bit hoodie from the hood side, but like that's what we preaching. So,
Yeah, but
and
you
that-
don't got to be from the hood to
It's
take care of
extinct.
yourself.
Not at all.
and
I'm just saying that
fucking-
man should just say that shit is extinct
Right.
You
in
know,
all
that's
communities.
that's a lot of shit that has to deal with
They, like,
people that
call
were going
somebody.
to prison. That's a lot of deal with like the redlining back in the day on how they kept communities
Yep.
divided through race
That's right.
and how you try to buy a house and you know what I'm saying, in a certain neighborhood, but because your name or your ethnicity, you only got approved in this type
Yo,
of
they
neighborhood.
ran
They
daddies
had
out the house
redlining back in the
you know
day,
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
and they
Hey,
did
just so
that.
you know, redlining became subprime mortgages.
Yeah.
So they were doing the same thing, like even into Obama's administration. It went that far. It stopped in his administration.
Hey,
you know what I'm
regardless,
saying?
I heard don't knows talking about how they hate on motherfucker that
Right.
need welfare and da. Man, most of us grew up on food
It
stamps. and
tracks.
welfare.
Right.
So going
I am
on
not
30
against
minute
that.
mark. Check it.
Yeah, but that's the thing too, bro. Yeah, like so you get approved into a red line community, you got a bunch of racist police. You know what I mean? We had obstacles go against ourselves, man, and it's not by accident. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It's
So
by
right
design.
now with the platform that we have, we supposed to start using it. Man. Hey, man, take care of your kids, man. Be that
Yeah.
voice, man.
I ain't
You know
gonna
what I
lie, the
mean?
first house I bought on
Right.
purpose was in a redneck community because
Yep.
I had determined in life from the hood that, over there, they operate hella different.
Yeah.
They don't even mean it. They
Well,
be
look at-
racist in the safety of their garage. They be in the store with what they call their op. They ain't do nothing. Like, so I'm like, okay, it's more comfortable there.
Right.
Going
Bill
back to
Wade.
going back to men being men, you go back to like 9/11,
Yeah.
right? So these people, the hijackers, were able to hijack a plane with box cutters. If you had 2 or 3
Right.
real motherfuckers on there,
Oh yeah, it's going
those
down.
those
Right.
box cutters ain't doing shit.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
I'm taking a couple cuts. I've been
Right.
cut before. Yeah.
Have you ever seen one of us think we might get busted for like stealing, let alone
Right.
might die?
You
That's
gonna
your
run it-
ass.
you
That's
gonna run
your
this into
motherfucking
a building?
ass.
Like, are you crazy?
Look,
Yeah, you gotta be-
there ain't no.
And then the example is the people who did engage kept what happened to the Pentagon. They
Right.
smashed right before. They only hit a piece of the Pentagon
Right.
because them dudes trying to stop it. You
or
know
the
what I'm
ones
saying?
that crashed in the field.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They didn't hit the Pentagon. They crashed in the
Oh,
field.
okay.
There was
the
4
Pentagon
of
was fucked up though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
You guys were all adults when that happened. I was a kid.
them. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I was
I'm-
in jail. I was in
this
jail
was
when it
called-
happened.
hey,
Yeah.
Hey, I was
hold on,
sleeping.
hold on. I'm in the hood, and my daddy called me hella early, and he's like, "Hey man, get here now." I was like, "What you talking about?" He's like, "Nah, bring your pistol." I was like, "Oh shit!" I get to the house, I walk in, and him and 2 of my other friends, they fucking clean up their guns, putting guns up, like, they're loading guns up. I'm like, "What happened?" He goes, "These motherfuckers just crashed into a building. We about to go to a liquor store, tear them up, take everything." I was like, "Our regular liquor store, homies." No, we're not. What the fuck you talking about? Hold on, what's going on?
They were
and then
tripping.
bam, the second plane hit. I was like, oh shit. You ready now? I was like, no. We fuck with these fools.
Yeah.
You know, that's weird.
Yeah,
But
but
I'm
I'm
gonna go
just
like
saying,
buy a burrito that's been fried.
if there
or
were
whatever.
4 real men on those planes,
Yeah.
that shit wouldn't have a 4. But you had what, 120 people on the plane? You know, half of them in, and you're telling me all you, even
it
if
was
they
a
had,
third of men.
You
even
already-
if they
you already
had
talking
bombs-
a rough topic, man.
because
Like,
I know they said they had bombs on their chest, but even then, it's like we're gonna die anyway. So
Right.
what the fuck
It's
does it
already
matter?
going. It's already
You know
happening.
what I mean? Like either way,
Yeah.
if we don't try some, we're gonna get fucked up. So
whole
fuck
thing
it.
of catch
Not enough
22.
men raising men. You know what I'm saying? There's always, shout out to single mothers out there, man. But you can only turn a baby into a boy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
It
but you
takes a
wanna know
man
something?
To raise a man, turn a boy into a man for real.
90
unless the streets is going to.
90% of my homies are single fathers.
For sure.
Like real shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's the mothers that ain't taking care of them. You know what I mean? It's they're single fathers taking care of 2 or 3 kids because the mothers went out smoking dope and shit. It's kind of changed in
Yeah,
my
from your
area from what
kids,
I said. Yeah. So it's not really a lot of single mothers. I think kids need both parents because a
What do you
father
think?
doesn't know how to raise a daughter. You know what I mean?
but a father can see. That's the thing too, bro. Like there's so many different variables. I took statistics when I came out of Penn State. Or I mean the state pen, my bad. You know what I'm saying? And so there's a lot of outliers. There's a lot of different variables when you do a bunch of statistics. So kind of hearing someone's statistics is always just what you gather together.
No, it's no
You know what I'm talking
statistic.
about?
If there's the
And
option of
so-
a mother and
No,
a
no,
father to raise
that's
a
what I'm
child in
saying.
love, you must do that.
Right.
Well, that's the thing.
You must
got to
do
have
that.
a woman that's representing. You know what I mean? There's too many people ready to have kids and not families. You know what I'm talking about? But I mean that's gonna go into a whole fucking slew of fucking.
Look at
different
the
opinions
openings of it.
and
That's not
everything
what's
like that.
happening.
But
You ain't
the
got no
thing
daddy
is-
at home. You might be him
But that's the
looking
thing.
for some kind of motherfucking male
That's
figure
the
around
thing.
that's going to just lead you in any way, shape, or form. And God forbid, you get taught right in some way, maybe you got taught wrong.
Yeah,
and now
but-
you're just a
but
gnarly
if you're a
motherfucker.
single
for life.
mother, you gotta find a dude that's gonna treat you right, so your kids know
She
how
don't know
they
what a
should be
man
fucking
knows.
treated.
She's incapable.
And if you're a single father, you got to treat your woman right in front of your daughters, and you know what I mean, give them some. It's all
Yo.
about representation. You know what I'm talking
So,
about? No matter what the uphold is, it's representation and what you put in
a
them.
mom is
you
a
gotta figure out what
substitute
types-
jailer.
What?
A mom is a substitute jailer. In jail, you got your jailers that know we operate this. And then one day they can't be here. So you get some, I don't know motherfucking difference. I don't know what to do. Come in. That's what your mom is in life. Type shit. She's a substitute jailer. She can't do it. Not if you're a boy. She can't do it.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta have.
No,
pops
you're
in them
right.
motherfuckers.
We
know
try
what I
to
mean?
help her, but ultimately we use that as an excuse, keep it moving, go forward to fuckery, and it's over. And it's always her fault.
See,
Yeah.
I judge the women that I go out with based on my mom, right? Because my mom was a single mother, right? When my dad left her, she didn't go after no other dude. You know what I mean? She guys would holler at her or whatever, but she stayed single the whole time. She's still single, and she stopped just to raise her kids.
You love and respect your mother, huh?
I respect my mom to the fullest because she gave up her life for her kids. And if any woman I'm with
Or
can't do the same thing, can't live up to that, then I'm I don't want it.
Yeah, for
You know what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah.
Like they got she has
I
to
ain't
she has to
blaming a
love
woman.
her
I'm just
family
saying,
first.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to.
I'm
meet
just
your
saying.
kids until we know each other for like a year
Right.
or two. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. And then at the same time, if you do meet her kids, then you got to step up and be that. You know what I mean? Like if you're committed to that family, you got to be committed to that family 100. You know what I mean? It's not the kid's fault that their dad has a piece of shit, or that their dad is a piece of shit. And sometimes it's not the mother's fault. Sometimes it is.
It's never nobody's fault but your goddamn self.
Right. But
you
it's
can't
not
find your way out
it's
that
not the
situation.
kid's fault. So if you decide to be with a single mother, then you got to step up. It's only right as a man.
There's a lot of people
You know what I
fucking
mean?
having people that are coming through revolving doors and introducing their kids to people that they know ain't gonna be here for a long time.
Well,
What are you talking about?
most of them women ain't shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Real
That's a
talk.
true
You know what I
story.
mean? And motherfuckers probably
I'm gonna
hating the
tell you
comments.
truth. In the
but-
last 10 years, I seen a woman that'll walk away from a child, upbringing home, like a home where she the mother in it. You ain't never seen that when I was little. Like a daddy would leave, or like a mama would take ass whoopers to not leave. Some shit that was all that shit's bad. But I'm saying like today, the last 10, 12 years, moms will just leave.
Right.
That's hella
Yeah.
weird to me.
And
Your mother the instant
They're living
kill
their
and
best
shit.
life.
Right.
Social
Yeah.
media, I'm telling
Yeah.
you, they're okay with it.
What the fuck? Yeah.
He
that's
treats me
crazy.
good, and my Thursday treats me pretty good too. Like, what?
Yeah, that's wild.
And how's
What's
a
your
mother
kids?
how's a mother gonna leave their kids with people they hardly know?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that shit.
That's some strange shit.
Make
I don't
no
think.
fucking mistake. You need a man and a woman to raise a kid the right way. Make no mistake.
Yeah, but single fathers do the best they can, and single mothers do the best they
What
can.
choice we got?
Some of the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
It's real.
Yeah.
True
Did you
story.
have both your parents?
No.
No. Did you?
I'm white,
No.
bud. Of course I did.
For real?
Yeah,
I'm
well, I
whiter
mean,
than you. I didn't. This shit.
I mean, like my pops would be drinking and shit. I mean, he
I
was
had
gone for
Hellabom's
a minute.
boyfriend, so it was cool.
I had my
About
dad,
2
but he
weeks
was
at a
he
time.
was in and out.
Yeah.
He was in and out.
My
for
pops
sure.
was in and out the thing. But hey, shout out my
Yeah, me
pops too.
too.
He stopped
Me too.
drinking and shit. Take care of the family.
Right.
Shout out pops. But at that point, I was already old enough where I was already getting in trouble and shit. So I was already
Yeah,
like,
my pops.
I was like,
By
I was like,
in and
man,
out,
go
I
back- go
meant
back to
my
the
dad was
bar.
in and out of our life. Like he was
Oh,
kind of
okay.
doing his own thing.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he was doing his own. We didn't really fuck with him. He was
Yeah.
But by the time my dad came around, it was like, 4 years ago? A year after he came around, he died. So it's like, and they were like, well, aren't you sad your dad died? No, I don't know him. Like, how am I supposed to be
Yeah.
sad about a motherfucker I don't know? You know
But he
what I
came
mean?
around at the end trying to get like some closure, some
Trying-
shit, or what he
yeah,
missed.
like
That's cool.
basically, you know what I mean? He didn't apologize for nothing. He just came around and was
Like,
like,
what's up,
you know,
fool?
Yeah, he probably hates
Yeah,
your mama. He
like,
probably
like,
hates your
so-
mama. Motherfucker ain't gonna apologize.
I heard you
He
guys
hates your
doing
mama.
good. Heard you guys doing good.
the thing
That
is,
bitch took you.
the thing is, he didn't hate my mama. You know what I mean? He tried to get back with her several times. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean?
And that's why he did hate your mama.
Yeah, that's probably why your mama didn't get back with him because he didn't do nothing for you guys.
Right.
If your mom
Exactly.
was
Well,
rocking it.
he left us like when he left, we didn't have electricity. Our PG&E went out, didn't
Oh,
pay the
yeah.
bill, right? And then my mom caught him in in an apartment with another woman, chilling with air conditioning and fucking eating
She
and
probably
shit.
had played.
We hardly had anything. So that for that, she was like, "Forget what you did to me. Look at what you did to our son, which
Yeah.
is me."
You
Like,
were
how can you
comfortable
do
with
that?
they suffered.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Was
so
coward.
that right
For a
there
coward,
to
yeah.
her was like, okay, it's done. I'm done. and
It was too much of that shit
she
passed
never
on.
felt comfortable bringing another man around us, so she never dated after that. She was just like, "Fuck it, I'm
Oh
about
yeah,
my
no,
kids."
our moms were opposite.
He said our moms are opposite.
It was weak.
Yeah.
She pissed him off. He whoop her up, and then boom, he gone, and then we get it again, and then she get a new dude. He
Yeah.
get it. He leave. We get it again.
Yeah.
But anyways, and that's what it is, man.
Well, parenting important, man.
Yeah.
So loose facts and concrete opinions, man. Let's just wrap this up.
Yes, sir. It was a
And,
good. It was a good combo. Is it cool to have Joe Bob in here?
Yeah.
And-
Joe Bob, man,
Yeah.
we learned a thing or two about you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It got real deep as soon as he got on here.
right.
Oh yeah, man. You know, shit, we
Started off real
So-
funny, and then it was like, damn.
This is part one. This is part one of loose facts and concrete opinions. We'll be doing this segment periodically. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
for
it'll
sure.
be the panel right here. This is the panel. Loose
Okay.
facts and
Yeah,
concrete
yeah.
opinions. Joe Bob, JKing, N-Sane, BFD. It's what it is. And if you guys got a topic on loose facts and concrete opinions you want us to speak about, let us know in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe. No Paperwork Podcast YouTube.
Hello.
Holla.
Holla.
And cut.